Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a cult classic that many of you might have missed on its original PlayStation 2 release, now reborn and ready for a new generation. We're talking about RAIDOU Remastered, the mystery of the Soulless army. ATLUS has brought back this unique Shin Megami Tensei spin-off with a fresh coat of paint and some much-needed quality-of-life improvements. After spending ample time as the 14th RAIDOU Kuzunoha, solving supernatural mysteries in a fantastical 1930s Japan, I can confidently say this is a fantastic revival. And so, without further ado, my final verdict for RAIDOU Remastered is a strong 8 out of 10. Let's break down why. So, what exactly is a devil summoner, and what's the mystery of the Soulless army all about? Imagine a detective story set in a vibrant, fictionalized 1930s Japan, the Taisho era, but with a supernatural twist. You play as RAIDOU Kuzunoha the 14th, a stoic high school student who by day works for the Narumi Detective Agency, taking on peculiar cases. By night, he's a highly skilled devil summoner, tasked with protecting the capital from otherworldly threats and maintaining the delicate balance between the human and demon worlds. The story kicks off when a mysterious client asks you to kill her, only to be kidnapped by bizarre red-armored soldiers right before your eyes. This spirals into a grand conspiracy involving a soulless army, political intrigue, and threats that could shake the very foundations of Japan. It's a compelling blend of supernatural mystery, historical fiction, and classic ATLUS weirdness, all guided by your sardonic feline companion, Guto Duji. The narrative maintains an intriguing pace, constantly pulling you deeper into a web of strange occurrences and hidden agendas. The original RAIDOU Kuzunoha games were a departure from the traditional turn-based combat of Shin Megami Tensei, opting for real-time action. And with this remaster, the combat system has received a significant overhaul, pulling improvements from its sequel. You now have fluid light and heavy attacks, a dodge roll, and can bring two demons into battle simultaneously. This creates a much more dynamic and satisfying experience. Managing your mag gauge to fuel your demon's powerful elemental attacks and exploiting enemy weaknesses is key. The addition of features like sword alchemy to customize RAIDOU's weapons and new skill slots from RAIDOU too adds welcome depth. But RAIDOU isn't just about smashing demons. A significant portion of the game involves detective work. You'll be exploring the capital's districts, gathering clues, interviewing witnesses, and even using your captured demon's unique investigation skills. Want to read someone's mind? Summon a demon with that ability? Need to incite a reaction? There's a demon for that too. These investigative elements are seamlessly integrated, making your demon allies feel genuinely useful outside of battle. The removal of random encounters in cities and buildings, replacing them with visible demon encounters, is also a massive quality of life improvement, allowing for smoother exploration. Visually, RAIDOU Remastered looks fantastic. While it's not a full remake, the graphical updates are substantial. Character models are sharper, environments are more detailed, and the overall presentation beautifully elevates the game's unique Taisho-era aesthetic. The blend of traditional Japanese architecture with emerging Western influences creates a visually distinct world that truly pops on modern displays. So, why an 8 out of 10? The pros are clear. Massive QOL improvements, the overhauled combat, fast travel, autosave, and streamlined demon interactions make this a much more enjoyable and accessible experience than the original. Unique setting and atmosphere. The 1930s supernatural detective vibe is still incredibly fresh and distinct within the JRPG landscape. Engaging story and characters. RAIDOU and Guto's dynamic is excellent, and the central mystery keeps you hooked. Excellent visuals and full voice acting. The presentation is top-notch for a remaster. However, it's not without its minor imperfections. Pacing issues. While the early game is intriguing, some mid-game sections can feel a bit like fetch quests, slowing down the detective momentum. The story tends to front-load its setup and backload its biggest reveals, which can lead to some uneven pacing. Simplified demon negotiation. Compared to other SMT titles, the demon negotiation system is still fairly simplistic, reducing some of that classic SMT strategic depth. Minor camera hurdles. In some indoor or tight areas, the fixed camera angles can occasionally be a bit awkward. These are minor quibbles, though, that don't detract significantly from the overall fantastic experience. Ultimately, RAIDOU Remastered. The mystery of the Soulless Army is more than just a simple re-release. It's the definitive experience.
So good to meet you.
You can't escape this way, Ray. Blazing spirit. Well done. Blazing spirit. Well done.
Work. I need money. As long as
Protect your demons.
he's taking me. Master Rasputin.